Shalom. Kol Hola Yahweh Bahashem. Yahweh Shai Bahashem Raha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the globe. My name's Barad DeBar, coming to you from the GMS campus, Indianapolis. And to all those listening and learning to you, I say Shalom, especially to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Today, the main point of thought, I'll just say live peaceably with all men, understanding that we are in perilous times. And those perilous times, to understand that the days that we're in are evil. Eve meaning time, and bad meaning, ill meaning bad. So we're in bad times. Okay? And so we have to consider that the things that we do, how we move, man, female, children, we have to, especially if you are part of the elect body of Israel, that you pray and give thanks and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, asking him to keep us safe and protected. Because at any given moment, if we lose sight on the things that I just previously mentioned, we can fall into very, very let's just say this, very hard times, and into those dangers, those perilous times. All right, so I'm going to play this video. Just got a couple scriptures that came to mind. Hopefully it's edifying unto the body, but this is a cautionary tale. It's nothing that actually happened to the young woman, but it's enough to let the elect understand and know that at any given point, while we're out here in the highways, byways, whether we're teaching, whether we're going out, while we're going out on our daily tasks, work, grocery stores, that any given moment things could actually happen and change. And so we want to make sure that we put the Lord first in all our goings. So here we go. I'm gonna hit play, and hopefully again it's edifying into the body. Here we go.
This evening, a 60-year-old North Carolina man is behind bars in Marion County after he was caught on camera threatening a woman at gunpoint. The video you see there, this happened right outside of a busy gas station on Indy's northeast side.
Yeah, tonight Fox 59's Jesse Wells is talking with the man who recorded that video, and he joins us now to explain what happened. Jesse.
Luckily, no one was seriously injured during the armed confrontation here in this gas station parking lot behind me, but witnesses hope the crime serves as a lesson to everyone to settle their conflicts without picking up a firearm.
Overhearing an argument Tuesday night outside a Speedway at 56th and Emerson, a witness started recording a fight on his phone between a woman sitting in her car and a man standing next to her door.
Hey, bro! Hey!
Multiple witnesses began yelling for help after the man pulled out a gun and violently pointed the weapon at the victim's head.
She didn't do anything to show signs of aggression, so he definitely took it to the extreme.
Kevin Edwards recorded the fight and watched the armed suspect repeatedly threaten to shoot the woman at point-blank range.
That was completely unnecessary to pull a firearm.
I don't know why you're pointing your gun like you're a cop or something.
The suspect, 60-year-old Mark White, held the woman at gunpoint as they argued for several more minutes until police arrived.
That's why I was saying on the recording, who the hell does this guy think he is,
Once on scene, officers arrested White for intimidation and battery with a deadly weapon, as well as criminal recklessness and strangulation. According to court records, the argument started after White honked his horn several times at the victim, who was sitting at one of the gas pumps. The woman admitted she did have a gun, but she never pointed it at the suspect.
Hey, man, don't do that, man. Get off her, man.
Kevin says he's just relieved no shots were ever fired.
I'm just glad that could have been worse. I would sleep better if just one person would realize that you have so much to lose and it can happen so fast. So just think about your actions before you make them.
Finally, the suspect is being held on a $30,000 bond pending the filing of formal charges. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
And again, like I said, it's cautionary because nothing happened to the young woman. But as you can see that the man put the gun directly to her head. And at any given moment, things could have went from okay to worse. And so I got a few scriptures. This is the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 18. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. So if it be possible, if you can, live peaceably with all men. Now, not understanding the full details, because like I said, I looked it up and it said he honked his horn and she may have responded a certain way or didn't move a certain way. And so as a result, when we're out in the world, we understand that we are in the midst of wickedness, amidst of 2/3 in other nations and how they move. So we have to actually have a mindset of taking the low. And taking the low can sometimes mean, our pride, may be hurt a little bit, or, you may be completely right in the situation. But the whole thing of the matter is we're trying to, first and foremost have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in our mind. But then we also, after that, because we put Yahweh first on all things, we're trying to make it home. All right. And if you're one that's about the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you want to be able to make it home and be in a position to where you can wake up the next day and give praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So again, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. And this is a situation where, again, things could have went from bad to completely worse, whether it be for him or her, because it said that she had a pistol, she had a gun, and so he pulled out his gun. It could have went bad for her, or she could have at some point pulled hers out, and it could have been bad for him, or the both of them, however we want to consider the scenario. Here's another book, the book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1, and I'm going to read in 2 as well. It says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stirreth up anger. So again, not knowing the conditions or things that was going on, but a lot of times, like, he honked his horn and she responded and he got out the car to the point where there was some words said and he pulled out his gun. That was grievous. And we have to be able to, again, take the low, because it says a soft answer turneth away wrath. So just by saying, okay, yes, I'm sorry, I apologize, even when you may not even be in the wrong, but in the times that we're in, people and the spirits that people are under, it could flip and change. So we have to have a mindset to take the low, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he's going to recompense us and pay back for all the wrongdoings. Okay, so verse 2, it says, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Right? So the tongue of the wise will use kind words and try to figure out a way out of a situation, but the mouth of the fools will say something back and make things that much more greater. There's another scripture. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So James, book of James, chapter 3, verse 5. It says, even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. So your tongue, though it's small and it's in your mouth, compared to all the members, the things you say can bring forth wrath, great wrath. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire a course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. So we just have to be careful in how we speak. All right. Let me see if I can get one more. Here's one. Let's go up a verse. All right, nope. It's Sirach chapter 28, verse 12. It says, "If thou blow the spark, it shall burn." Right. So when there's an issue, you could blow on it and make it bigger. If thou spit on it, which is like water, right? We know the water, when we talk about water, dealing with the scriptures, right? If you use wisdom, use Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, his word, he said, it shall be quenched. All right. And both of these come out of the mouth. So the things that you use when it comes down to confrontation, how you speak could be the reason of things becoming escalated or things becoming less than, right, being diffused. All right, this is the last scripture. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on so stroke. So we got to understand, when we're out there, there are spirits created for vengeance. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, we know he create the good and the evil, right? He make peace and create evil. But we have to also understand that when we're walking out in the world, that we know that there are spirits that are created to lay on vengeance. And we have to be in a certain spirit when we walk out of this place, when we walk out of our homes, when we leave work. We got to pray without ceasing. We got to have Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai on our mind constantly. Okay, in the time of destruction, they pour out the force and appease the wrath of them that made them. So many people have come across situations such as her, where a gun was placed out and pulled out. It went as far as a story being told that a man pulled out a gun and unalived a woman. But she, in this case, by the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, she made it out of it, and he went to jail. Fire, hell, and famine and death, all these are created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, which is a modern-day gun, and any other killing instrument, punishing the wicked to destruction. So these things are for the wicked. However, we must walk carefully in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So I hope that this lesson was edifying, uplifting, exhorting of some sort into the body of true believers. Before I end, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Raha HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the globe. And to all those listening and learning to you, I say Shalom.